Okay, good day, everybody. This is Crypto Silas. I'm Silas Umekwe, and welcome once more to the second edition of the Million Money Bootcamp 2.0. Now, a lot of people signed in to be on this meeting today. If I have my numbers exact, just a minute, we have about 120 persons who have shown interest. Wow, that's amazing. We have 120 responses. So on this call, I can promise you that you are going to have a swell time. You're going to have a swell time. Please, guys, take advantage of what you're going to see here. Take advantage of what you're going to see here. And whatever it is you see, you gain from here. Please make sure you, as much as possible, you implement, because you only find results when you implement, not just when you have an idea or a plan. All right, so guys, welcome. This is a 3-day. This is the beginning of a 3-day webinar series, And for the first day, which is today, I'll be talking about introduction to cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, smart contract, and understanding market cycle. All right, so if you're finding it difficult to stay connected with the Zoom, feel free to connect with us on YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well, so feel free to connect on YouTube. All right, so welcome everybody once more. The second day, which is tomorrow, I'll be explaining the beginning of the Million Money second cycle, because a lot of people don't understand that we are having another cycle. This is actually another cycle, right? This is another cycle, and we are going to move it. But funny enough, people need to understand, you guys need to understand that the second cycle is going to be more profound and more profitable than even the first cycle was. And the second day, we're also going to be looking at the Ethereum bull run. We started the Million Money from Ethereum was $90-something, about $96 thereabout, when we started Million Money early in January. But right now, as we speak, Ethereum has gotten to $320. That means the bull run has started for Ethereum. Meaning, if you had just bought one Ethereum as of January, by now you would have your one Ethereum, which was $90, would have gone to $320. That's about 300% profit, right? That's about 300% profit. So guys, it is very, very important we understand that. By tomorrow, I'm going to be sharing that. Then on the third day, which is today, on the third day, which is Friday, sorry, I'll be explaining Million Money. I'll also be revealing who the owner of Million Money is. I'll be exposing the owner of Million Money, and I'll be explaining how you can get started and why you should get started. Then we'll take some time for registrations. Then on the last day, I'm going to be revealing the 1000x strategy. 1000x strategy. Now, what is 1000x? This is simply how you could make 1000x. That means whatever you are investing, if you're investing $5, how your profit could be 5 times 1000. If you're investing $10, your profit will be 10 times 1000. That's the main idea, 1000x. So I'm going to be explaining that on the third day. And finally, we are going to be looking at questions and answers. So if you have any questions or anything you want us to address, now for the sake of this meeting, we are not going to be doing a live, we are not going to be asking your questions on air. So you do well to send in your questions. Send in your questions. I'm going to drop them. You can, if you're on Zoom, you can drop your questions. I'm going to answer them after the presentation. If you're following us on YouTube, feel free to also drop your questions, and afterwards I'm going to answer them. So today, without wasting much of our time, let's go into what we have for today. Today is day one, and day one we said we are going to be talking about introduction to cryptocurrency. Then we'll also, afterwards, we'll look at Ethereum, then we'll look at smart contracts, then we'll look at market cycles. So today is basically a foundation, a groundbreaking, where we'll explain all what we have for you guys, so we can have a better understanding as to why we do what we do. So now the basic question is, what is cryptocurrency? What is cryptocurrency? A lot of people have different notion and different understanding about what cryptocurrency is. As a matter of fact, a lot of people always say cryptocurrency is scam. Nobody is willing to listen to what anybody is saying. If you talk to the average person, he tells you straight up that no, I cannot do this business, it is scam. I cannot do this one, I cannot do this one. But the question now is, what is cryptocurrency? Now, a lot of us would have gotten definitions online and all of that, but I'm going to take my time to do an explanation of this. Cryptocurrency is gotten from the merger of two words, crypto and currency. Cryptography now is where the crypto comes from. Cryptography and currency. Now, what is cryptography? Cryptography is simply high-level encryption, digital high-level encryption. That's cryptography. Now, the word currency is, like we all know, a means of payment, like currency, like your dollar, your pound, your euro, your Japanese yen, your Chinese yuan, and your Nigerian naira. That's currency. So when we have crypto and currency, we are simply talking about a digital currency. Now, this is not just any digital currency. This is a digital currency that is protected with high-level encryption. High-level encryption is the crypto in the cryptocurrency. Now, the word currency, money, so the cryptography, digital currency. So if you're simply saying we have a digital currency that is protected with the highest level of encryption, which makes it impossible to be hacked, right? So once we understand that fact, it now takes us to another angle. Cryptocurrency can be viewed as two basic commodities, right? Cryptocurrency can be treated as an asset, and it can be treated as a means of exchange. I'll say that again. Cryptocurrency can be treated as a means of exchange or as an asset. Now, this is one of the reasons why the government, the world government power, is fighting so much to have a piece of this cake. Why? Because if you treat cryptocurrency as a means of exchange, then the central banks are coming in place, because they are the ones regulating the banking system. So once you start using cryptocurrency as a means of exchange, you invite the banks. So this is why the CBN and all other central banks are after cryptocurrency. However, another way you can look at cryptocurrency is as a commodity, as an asset. The same way you have real estate, the way you own gold. You own those as an asset. So in that regard, the CBN or the central banking system does not have any hold on it. So what now takes charge of that sector is the SEC, the Security and Exchange Commission. They are the guys that now take charge and try to say, okay, we approve of this, we don't approve of this, and all of that. So cryptocurrency on its own, it's not a scam. It's just it's like if someone asks you or someone tells you that money is a scam, that the dollar is a scam. It's not a scam. Why? Because it can meet some profitable use. It can meet some very good use, right? You can use it profitably. So cryptocurrency on its own is not a scam. However, the user or the intending user of the cryptocurrency can scam you. The same way the intending user of the dollar can scam you. The same way the intending user of your naira can scam you. The same way the intending user of the euro can scam you. So cryptocurrency on its own is not a scam. Even if you look at it as a means of exchange, it's not a scam. Now, if you look at it as a commodity, it's still not a scam. However, the person using it, whoever is using it, can use it with malicious intentions. At that point, you are being scammed. The currency is what is being used to scam you. You can be scammed with your naira, you can be scammed of your dollars, you can be scammed of your euro, you can be scammed of your Japanese yuan, you can be scammed of your house, you can be scammed of your car. I know a lot of people that have fallen victim for fake real estate properties. So that doesn't mean real estate is scam. The fact that you paid someone who had malicious intentions to buy a property that does not exist, even after almost explaining to you that the property exists and convincing you, doesn't mean buying real estate is scam. However, it goes to say that whoever is in charge, whoever controls it, could also have malicious intentions. So, having laid that foundation, let's look briefly at the coin market cap. We are going to look briefly at the coin market cap. All right. Now, this is the coin market cap. And what is coin market cap? It's basically talking about the total amount of all cryptocurrencies, the market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies. This simply means how much has been invested in cryptocurrencies generally, globally. Now, from this point, we can see right, that under cryptocurrencies, we have about 5,800, 5,833 cryptocurrencies that are registered with CoinMarketCap. Please take note, CoinMarketCap registers cryptocurrencies and uploads them. This doesn't mean that all the currencies that exist are on the CoinMarketCap. No. But presently, about 5,833 have met their demands and have been listed. Right? So this is the total currencies. And a lot of people use this. A lot of people use it to check the viability of a currency, of a cryptocurrency. So if someone tells you, I have this coin, the coin does this, the coin does this, you can buy the coin so and so place, I'm selling the coin for so and so, all you just need to do is hit your, go to your browser, type in coin market cap, and straight up, you can search for the coin. So take, for instance, you hear about a coin, let's say Ethereum. Let's say Ethereum. I type in Ethereum. Now you can see already that Ethereum is listed here. There's also Ethereum Classic. There's Ethereum Meta. You can see Ethereum, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Meta, Ether Roll, Ether Party, Ether Zero, and all other types of Ether. So you can use this to filter. If someone tells you, hey, buy this coin, you can use this as a filter. You just hit CoinMarketCap and do your research. So let me do one of the popular coins in Nigeria, the Billion coin. Wow, Billion coin is not here. for how long it has existed. Okay, so let's look at something else. Million money. So you can see something. Million money does not appear in the coin market cap. Why? Because million money is not a coin. Right? Million money is not a coin. Million money is simply a program. Now, why is it necessary for us to understand this? I overheard someone say that million money is not the real Ethereum. Now, that is the highest level of ignorance, because if you understand what million money is, it has never said in anywhere that million money is a coin, or when you invest in million money, you get million money Ethereum. No, million money works with the normal Ethereum you know. And if you search for it here, this is it, Ethereum. So you can see under coin market cap, currencies, Ethereum. Now look at the value of Ethereum today. $322. That's what the value of one Ethereum. Okay, so look at it. Now let's take a look at this figures here. What is the market capitalization? The market capitalization simply means how much have been invested in Ethereum totally. Totally, how much have been invested in Ethereum. And from here, you can see that about $36 billion. $36 billion. All right, let me try something. Let me try converting 36 billion to Naira. All right. I'm sure we are going to get to the realm of uncountable and uncountable and uncountable. Okay, so that is about 17 trillion Naira. 17 trillion Naira. So you can see how viable Ethereum is. You can see how viable Ethereum is. That $36 billion is invested already in Ethereum. Now, another thing that should also spark your interest is within the past 24 hours, $10 billion, $10 billion has exchanged hands, both buying and people that are wanting to buy. How much has been put into the Ethereum network, the Ethereum blockchain, right? $10 billion. So if somebody tells you that Ethereum is a scam, is it your $3 or $4 that want to be scammed? No. Ethereum is an existing currency that is so valuable that over 3.2 million bitcoins have been spent to buy this. We can see the value here, 3,213,250 Bitcoin. So Ethereum is one of the most powerful cryptocurrencies you have. Now look at the total number of coin in circulation. 111,968. All right, so I want to bring out something for us to understand, because a lot of people don't understand how this thing works. So just follow me closely, and I'm going to explain some things here. Now, most people don't understand how cryptocurrencies gain their value. And I'm going to explain. How do you know the value of a particular cryptocurrency? How does Ethereum just all of a sudden, Ethereum was at $90, then the next week Ethereum is at $100, then we are at $300. How is this value gotten? What determines this value? Now, I would explain it with Ethereum, then I will go back to Bitcoin and I'm going to explain it. But watch this. For you to know the value of one Ethereum, all you need to do is to divide. Okay, just a minute. Let me bring out my worksheet. All right. So all you need to do, we have about 36 million, 36 billion, 82 million, 776, 767,525. Now, this is the amount in dollars that we have in the market capitalization of Ethereum. Now, to get how much one Ethereum is worth, divide the market cap by the circulating supply. So if I divide this by the circulating supply, which is about 11 million, 111 million 966. If I do that, I'm going to get, let me share my calculator so we see it, because I want everybody to follow exactly what we are saying. Just a minute. Okay, so I'm sharing my calculator. All right, so you can see if you get out the value, which is 36 billion, 36 billion, and the rest of them in dollars, and you divide it by the circulating supply. When we hit this, you can see that we are getting 322.27. So let's go to the coin market cap. Look at this. If we go to the coin market cap, what do we see here? 322.28. Now, this is how cryptocurrencies get their value. The market capitalization divided by the circulating supply. Now, take note that Ethereum does not have a maximum or a total supply. So the coins are being created regularly. So, but let's go back and look at the number one, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the number one in the coin market cap. And why is that? I'm going to show you shortly. It's not because it was the first, or it's not because it's the oldest, but rather, just watch. Okay, so look at the market capitalization of Bitcoin alone. That is about $207 billion in only Bitcoin. $207 billion. Right? So you can see why Bitcoin is number one. Right? This is one of the reasons why Bitcoin is number one. The market capitalization, that means over $207 billion have been invested in Bitcoin presently. If anybody tells you Bitcoin is a scam, just show him this. Just take him to CoinMarketCap. Let him see the figures for himself. If you're told to buy Bitcoin, if you're told to buy Ethereum and all of these viable cryptocurrencies, it's simply because whoever is telling you has your good or has your interest at heart. That's if you're told to buy. Buying cryptocurrencies is quite different from investing in cryptocurrency opportunities. Right? So when you're told to buy, you are just buying to own. Nothing more. Now, let me also share why Bitcoin is one of the most powerful cryptocurrencies and why it is going to be one of the most expensive cryptocurrencies. If you have up to 1 Bitcoin, within the next few years, you may be a king in some country, or they may just crown you king in one of those, one of all these places. And I'm going to explain why. I'm going to explain why shortly. And it's simply because there is only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever produced. 21 million Bitcoin ever produced. And this is the reason why 1 Bitcoin is going to be very valuable. As a matter of fact, within the next few years, we will see 1 Bitcoin at $50,000 and even $100,000. When, I can't tell, but with this same rate, we are looking at 1 Bitcoin heading to $100,000 in a few years. And this is one of the reasons. So whenever you hear people speculate that Bitcoin is going to get to 100,000, Bitcoin is going to get to $50,000, it's not just mere speculation. They are talking based on observations. Now, like we said, if you do, let's come back to the calculator and let's see how we can get the same value, how we can get the value of 1 Ethereum, of 1 Bitcoin rather. All right, so we take out, let's switch to the calculator. All right, so what's the value of the market capitalization? We have about $207 billion. We impute that here, and you divide that by what we have here, the circulating supply. If you divide that by the circulating supply, what are we going to have? Where's my calculator? And press your enter. We have $11,235.80 plus other fractions. So let's look at, take note of this value. Take note of this value. Then let's switch to coin market cap and see. So you can see for yourself. You can see for yourself that this is exactly what we had. They just rounded off the last value. They rounded off the last value. This is what we had, 11,238.8088. So if you round up this last value, which is this 8, to the nearest whole number, you have about 11,235.81. This is how you get the value of a cryptocurrency. For Bitcoin now, as the case is. All right, so having said this, let's go back and see. You can see the number of Bitcoin on the coin market cap is ranked number 1. And I'm also going to explain what determines the ranking. What determines the ranking of these currencies? Okay, so let's look at that briefly. All right, so what determines the ranking of these cryptocurrencies? We go back to the coin market cap. Look here, if we can see. I believe we can see what's going on. If you look at this place, you will see the market capitalization. Now, this market capitalization is simply talking about the total amount that has been invested in all of cryptocurrencies, in all the 5,833 cryptocurrencies that are listed on the coin market cap. In all of them, how much have been invested? About $329 billion. That's, if we round it up, it's about $330 billion. So this is one of the reasons why cryptocurrency is very, 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 very unique. It's one of the reasons why you should not joke with any opportunity that can earn you some good cryptocurrencies, right? So having said that, let's go to the next. Let's go to the next. Looking at coin market cap, let's see the first few cryptocurrencies and how you can take advantage of them. All right, so this is the Bitcoin chart. You can see that Bitcoin, okay, let's go back there just a minute. I think I need to show us some things. Because I'm going to be talking about market cycles. And it's very important we understand this cycle. Because if you understand market cycle, you're going to make more profits from the crypto space. In fact, you're going to make more profits online just simply because you understand market cycle. All right, so let me check which day are we going to be talking about market cycle. It's today. I'm going to be talking about understanding market cycle today. So just hold on and follow me closely. Right, look at this. If we look at the Bitcoin chart, let's expand this a little. Okay. Now, 2013, one Bitcoin was around this time, 2013, one Bitcoin was $100. Can you believe that? On the 29th of June, okay, I want 29th of July. I want to see what's happened. Okay. On the 29th of July, one Bitcoin was around $100, 2013. Right? So imagine if you were told to buy it then. You probably would have said no because you would have asked yourself, what is Bitcoin? But imagine if you have been stupid enough to have bought it. If you had spent $1,000, $1,000 would have bought you 10 Bitcoin. 10 Bitcoin. Wow. And as at that time, that was about 150,000 naira. Because as at then, I mean, $100 was about 15K, 15,000. So if you had spent 150,000 on the 29th of July, you would have bought 10 Bitcoin. All right, so let's say you missed that, but in January you bought. Now watch this, because it's we need to understand it. In 2013, the price was gradually climbing up, 130, 126, 130 something, 140 something. Then we started seeing rise. Now at this point, let me zoom in. All right, so I've zoomed in. Right? At this point, we are still in January. We are still in 2013. So at this point, what is the value of one Bitcoin? We are still looking. The price on the 30th of July, exactly 5 years ago, or exactly 7 years ago. Today is 29th. So on the 29th of July, exactly 7 years ago, one Bitcoin was $100, $101.50. That's the value of one. Then let's go forward. And as we were going, the price was rising. A lot of people were taking profit, that this business is doing well. This business is going to do very well. Then it got to this point and people were very happy that, man, my money is increasing. My money is increasing. Then we got to December of 2013. One Bitcoin rose to $1,000. Now, a lot of people would have run in at this point. But let's see what happened afterwards. Afterwards, what happened? Let's give it a little time to. Now, we are still looking at 2013. So from $1,000, where people were happy that we have finally made it. Bitcoin went down to 700, and then it went back to 800 and 900. But mind you, notice that it did not get to $1,000 again till, let's see when it got to $1,000 again. All right, so this is 2014 September. Let's expand it to 2015. Let's see if it got to $1,000 all throughout 2015. Because once you understand this, you understand the reason why we keep shouting, buy Ethereum, invest in million money, and why we have been singing all these things like song for a very long time. Let's give it a little time to load. So what I'm trying to explain right now is market cycle. And we are using the known to explain what is going to come up. Now, most times when you see experts tell you, buy this coin, sell this coin, most times this is not just gamble. It is not just mere speculation, right? This is as a result of observing previous price movement, previous price action. Once you understand previous price action, it becomes very easy. It becomes very easy to predict where the currency is heading to. For some reasons, I don't know why this is taking time. But once it comes up, I would gladly. All right, okay, I think we are here. Okay, so, oops. All these unwanted stories. Okay, the chat is still loading. So once the chat comes up, I'll gladly explain. So basically, what I'm trying to say is all throughout 2015, the price, okay, let's look at this. Let's say December. Let's come down here, back to where we were. 2015. All right. So all throughout 2015, after the all-time high of $1,000, at this point, Bitcoin hitting $1,150. Bitcoin did not get to $1,000 for the next year. The whole of 2014, the price was dropping. At that point, a lot of people were saying, I told you it was a scam. I told you it was a scam. And a lot of people would have bought at this point. Then the price rallied down and kept coming down and kept coming down. Okay, so let's see what happened between 2016 and between 2015 and 2016. Between 2015 and 2016. All right, let's watch the chart again. We continued from 2015. Bitcoin did not still get to $1,000 all through 2015. All through 2015, we are still battling. No $1,000. But watch this. There's an increase in price. There's an increase in price. This price increase continued into 2017. Wow. Now this is the sweet part. Let me take it back a little because I want us to be able to see this. All right, so Bitcoin price rose and did not get to $1,000 still until we are December 2016. We have still not gotten to $1,000. So Bitcoin last hit $1,000 in 2014. And 2015, 2016, and now 2017. Okay, 2016 is going. 2014, 2015, 2016. So 2 years was basically like a bearish movement. So those people that came in late would have been shouting, this is a scam. Now, why have I not made my money back? But guess what? It came to $1,000. When? At the beginning of 2017. At the beginning of 2017. So at that point, what am I trying to explain? What really happened is the time the price got to $1,000, a market cycle closed. Then the price will come down, obviously. That's how every commodity works. In fact, not just every commodity, that's how business works. That's how business works. There's a period of, there's a planting season, and there's also harvest season. All throughout in any business, even if you sell water, if you sell anything you do, there is always the time to get in, and there is when to take out your profit. This is simply called market cycle. Now, at 2017, Bitcoin hits $1,000. At that point, $1,000 now became the new low. Watch this. Formally, if you look at this chart, all throughout, this is only 2017. What was initially the highest point of the last 4 years became the lowest point of the next 1 year. So this is the reason why people can predict accurately that, okay, this thing will get to so point. Now, we looked at the last 4 years. We saw that $1,000 was the peak. Now, but we have looked at the next year after these past 4 years, and we are seeing that $1,000 is the least. Now, watch this rise. And this rises, this rises, this rises, this rises. Okay, let's zoom in a little so we'll see the chart. And it rose till we are still here. We are still at 9,000. We are still at 9,000. Oh, this should not hang. Okay, we are still at 9,000. Now we are at 16,000. Then we are at 15,000. We are at 17,000. And we are at 19,000. And we are at 19,900. Okay, so the peak was 19,974. I know someone who bought 5 Bitcoins at this point. No, not 5. I think 10 Bitcoins at this point. At 19,000, this is almost $20,000. Now, this same person has been told to buy Bitcoin since when it was around $2,000, $3,000. But he didn't buy. Now, watch this activity. I also know somebody that got Bitcoins when Bitcoin was $800 in 2016 and went on to sell his 5 Bitcoins at the peak of $19,900. He sold 5 Bitcoins, and at that period, he made about 40 million naira. 40 million for what he bought from. I think he started with about 12,000 naira, which was barely $50 then. That's what he started with, and he did a program that is similar to what we are doing right now, and was able to make 5 Bitcoins. But he understood the market cycle, so he held on to wait. He waited for the completion of the cycle, and at the end of the cycle, he sold. And he was able to cash out $100,000. At that point, it was about 40 million naira. Right, so let's look at what happened afterwards. Because this now becomes the beginning of another era. This is the close of a market cycle. Unfortunately, a lot of people didn't know about that. So those people just hopped in, right? So let's see what happened all throughout 2019 and 2018. We know that Bitcoin hit the all-time high at the end of 2017. So what was the price like in 2018? So you understand why the market has been rallying, and you understand why professionals or experts are predicting another boom. Now, Let's wait for, while we wait for this to load. Oh, I don't know why this is taking a long time. But basically, if you've been following all I've been saying, all right, okay, we are here. This is the peak. 19, okay, 19,000 was before this. All right, so we rallied round here from January of 2018, but watch this. Price started dropping. Price dropped to almost $6,000. $6,000. Then it started rallying. Now, mind you, those that bought at 19,000 have not still gotten to break-even point yet. Why? Because they came in at the end of a circle. All right, so look at this. Those that bought, look at this. They are still trying to, the price goes up, it comes down, but eventually the price starts coming down. The price starts coming down, starts coming down. A lot of people are saying, I told you Bitcoin was a scam. The price kept coming down and down and down. Now, this was the lowest ebb, 3,500. This was in 2018. But price never, no, not even 3,000. Yeah, it's still 7,000, not 3.5. I'm looking at the volume, the daily volume. So we rallied around this all throughout 2018, 6,000, thereabout. So a lot of people got in here, but let's see what happened in 2019. Mind you, the peak, the end of the last cycle was 2017 December. So 2018 came. Now, let's see what happened in 2019 before we come to 2020. So in 2019, the price did not get any better. As a matter of fact, the price fell to its lowest, 3,500. Okay, 3,400. This was the lowest of the price. 2018, February, 2019, February. Now, after that, for those that were smart, they would have understood that this is going to be the beginning of another cycle. You get in when the price is cheap, and when the price goes up, you take your profits, you sell. Except you are using your Bitcoin as commodity, as a commodity. Remember I said you can use it as an exchange of value or as a commodity. Except you're using it as a commodity. Then at that point, you will not need to sell. You may just keep it. Okay, I'm keeping it for 5 years. I'm keeping it for 10 years, whichever it is. So whatever happens in the market, you really don't give a shit. All right, so at this point, Bitcoin came to 3,400. If you had bought at this point, this was last year, just check out from there. The price started rallying. Price started rallying. Price started rallying. And it rallied up to 10,000, 11,000, $12,000. Now, take note of this price and at this time. On the 29th of June, Bitcoin was about 2019. Bitcoin was about 12,800. So let's come to July. On the 29th of July, Bitcoin was rallying around, because I want to show you something. Bitcoin was rallying around 9,000, 10,000, all throughout July. Bitcoin was rallying around 11,000, 12,000, 11,000, 12,000. Now, if you understand anything about market cycle, we are presently, if you come to 2020, you will see that we are at this same point again. Now, remember when I told you about market cycle, when we compared $1,000, when $1,000 was the peak and when $1,000 became the lowest. If you look at the last year, all throughout 2019, the peak was 12,000, 11,000. But right now, we are still in July again, and we are at that point, 11,000, 9,000, 11,000, 9,000. So that means another run is close. Another bull run is very close. When it's going to happen, I'm not going to say it's tomorrow. I'm not going to say it's next. But I can tell you that another bull run, there's an impending bull run. And if you understood anything I just did, following the years, you would understand that the next all-time high is going to be way more and higher than 20,000, which was the previous all-time high. So with this understanding, you would see that you can take advantage of buying your cryptocurrencies and keeping it. So, like I said, imagine if you have about $55,000, you can buy 5 Bitcoin now. And when Bitcoin gets to $20,000, you sell out. At that point, you have made 100%. Now, when you're looking at ROI, it doesn't make sense if your capital is little. Okay, I bought Bitcoin of $10, then Bitcoin rose from $11,000 to $20,000, and you made $10. You see that it doesn't make any sense when you have little capital and you're doing this. But what makes more sense is when you have a huge amount of funds. So you are going to see the movement once there's a move in the market, when there is a 20%, a 30%, a 40% move. If you're trading or if you bought with $100,000, a 30% move is $30,000. That is no beans, right? So this is talking about the market cycle. Now, let's go back to Ethereum. But before then, let's look at this. One more thing I need to show you before we go to Ethereum. Then we'll talk a little about Ethereum. Then I'll look at smart contracts. Then we'll bring today to a close. Then we'll prepare for tomorrow. Please, if you are gaining any value of any kind, please let me see you type in the comment section maximum value. Let me see you type in the comment section maximum value. All right, let's look out for our YouTube followers, those that are watching via YouTube. Okay, YouTubers, thank you very much. We have maximum value. Said maximum value. Greg Chibuzo, maximum value. AC, maximum value. Oyetayo Obasanjo, maximum value. Jane Linus, maximum value. Nchedo Jacinta, maximum value. Oshundele Moses, maximum value. All right. A lot of, okay, Mazi Fred is with us. He said maximum value as well. All right. So it means we are gaining value. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. So let's go into the next phase, right? And look at all the cryptocurrencies here. Bitcoin is number 1, Ethereum is number 2, Ripple is number 3, Theta is number 4. Now I'm going to say something. This is not a financial advice. However, you can use it at your own will. There is something about volume when trading cryptocurrencies. The volume will determine how well or how much the coin moves. Within the past 24 hours, $23 billion have been pumped into Bitcoin. $23 billion. That means you can also see the effect. You can also see the effect on the price. You can see the effect on the price, that the price is rising. So look at all these currencies. If you want to get involved in any of them, if somebody tells you, buy this coin, buy that coin, all you need to do, go to coinmarket.com, coinmarketcap.com, click on the coin. So let's use Chainlink for instance. Click on the coin. Before you buy any coin, always make sure you do this. click on the coin, look at the market capitalization, look at the volume, look at the total supply, look at the circulating supply. The total supply is how many coins will be ever produced. The circulating supply is how many coins have been produced and is circulating. All right, so you can visit their website from here. Once you click this, it takes you to their website, chain.link. Read about it. Don't take any financial advice in total, no matter who it's coming from. Even if you watch it on my channel, or if you heard me say it, or if you saw it on my page. Always make sure you do your own research. It's DYOR, DIOR. Do your own research. That is one of the major languages in the crypto space. Do your own research. Come to the website, read about it. Before you spend any dime on any cryptocurrency, make sure you have an understanding of the currency. Now, if you come to CoinMarketCap, it also gives you a breakdown. What is Chainlink? Chainlink is this. They tell you how it started. They tell you, okay, what are oracles? Where can you buy Chainlink? You see all this. You see all the market statistics. Right? So you can also go to, okay, how many exchanges is Chainlink linked in? You go there. What is their social handle? What's their YouTube page? I mean, their Facebook page, their Telegram page. Come here. It gives you everything, social media feeds. You get all the data here. Now, you must learn to understand that money is a scarce resource. And never go into any crypto project with the aim of make we see how it go work. Let me just see what happens. Because the chances of making a loss is very high. The chances of making a loss is very high. So you must always make sure that you read about it. And another thing I must say, when you are entering any cryptocurrency, this would guide you. Go to the charts and look at it to be sure you are not entering a currency, or you are not buying a currency at the end of a cycle. Instead, you are buying at the beginning of a cycle. But one thing you also need to understand is Bitcoin, to a very large extent, determines the cycle in the crypto space. Why? Because it has the highest market capitalization. Excuse me. So if Bitcoin starts a cycle, most times other coins are not going to follow immediately. But at that point, you need to understand that other coins will follow the same road just very shortly. So Bitcoin will always start the cycle. Once Bitcoin starts the cycle, then you can look for viable projects that you can take charge, or that you can take advantage of and enjoy the ride. So because a lot of us understood market cycle, when Ethereum was $90 and Million Money came, we grabbed it with both hands and we pursued it. A few days ago, a friend of mine, one of my teammates, sent me a message that someone in her team said Crypto Silas is the owner of Million Money. Right? That was very funny. Actually, that was very funny. And at the time, I wish I were the owner. But I'm not going to say anything about the owner of Million Money until day 3. Please make sure you don't miss it. I'll be exposing the real owner of Million Money. Right? So until day 3, until then, let's leave that. All right. So Million Money is now an avenue where we can raise and earn a lot of Ethereum. Right? A lot of Ethereum can be made by leveraging on your social capital. We are going to talk more about that on day 3 also. Okay, let me see what we have scheduled for tomorrow. Okay, we are going to be talking about million money tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be talking about million money. But today we are not talking about million money. We are not talking about million money. Okay. Sorry. On our YouTube page, I'm just seeing that a lot of people have posted maximum value as well. Abimbola Akoni. All right, because we are live on YouTube as well. Maximum value. I'm really enjoying this Monday ACN. Thank you so much. Good job, Arix Nuruddin. Maximum value Akoni Abimbola. Neka Nebedum, maximum value. All right. Thank you so much. Comwell, Victory, Ewurum, maximum value. Comwell, Ogenere Muse, maximum value. Micah, maximum. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, I still have people still sending in maximum value. Terry, Ayatse, Peter James, and the rest. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. All right. So let's round up because we are getting towards the tail end. If you have a question based on what I've taught, please drop it in the chat box on either YouTube or Zoom. Drop it in the chat box. I'm going to take the last 10 minutes because this webinar is scheduled to end at 10:30. So from 10:20, I'm going to start answering those questions. So please put down the questions and let's get them so we can answer them. All right, so let's briefly look at Ethereum. Back to all right, so let's look at Ethereum on the coin market cap. Ethereum has not started its movement. What we are seeing now is still galloping. Ethereum is still galloping because if you know, okay, let me show you the chart of Ethereum. A lot of people don't understand why we are crazy about this. But I'm sure with time they will. Don't listen to anybody that calls himself a guru. Don't listen to anybody that calls himself a guru, because anybody that tells you anything that cannot be verified is just wasting your time, right? Whatever cannot be verified is a waste of precious time. Do not indulge yourself with it. All right, Ethereum presently is at $321. Let's look at the charts. Now, if you remember what we did when we looked at the Bitcoin chart, remember what we did when we looked at the Bitcoin chart, I was able to explain to you about the market cycle, how we started from 100, then we went to 1,000. Then we fell back and did not get to 1,000 for almost 3 years. But when we got to 1,000, within 1 year, we got to 20,000. Then we fell back. And this, I'm telling you, is in 2017. Now do the math, another 3 years, and we have still not gotten to 20,000. So you can tell, you can predict, you can tell accurately that Bitcoin will eventually, without mincing words, get back to 20,000. So any price now is still a good price for Bitcoin. Because the next major run will start from 20,000. So anything below 20,000 is still a good buy. All right, so let's look at Ethereum. If you watch the chart, you see that it is very similar. The same thing when Ethereum came out a little later than Bitcoin, which was in 2015, right? That was when the Genesis block started, and it came out at almost $2. Very valueless something. So if you had $100, you would have bought about 50 Ethereum, right? Okay, so let's see what happened. All throughout 2016, the price was still rallying. All throughout 2016, price was still rallying. The price was still rallying. But immediately Bitcoin made its all-time high. Watch this. This happened in 2017. End of 2017. At the end of 2018, Ethereum followed and made its all-time high to $1,000. Where is it? Where is it? Where's our all-time high? Where is our all-time high? Okay, 1,000. Okay, let me shrink this because I want us to see it. Let it not just be like I'm just. I'm showing you everything based on facts, based on statistics. So you don't just believe anything anybody tells you, right? So Ethereum rose from $2 to its all-time high of $1,400, right? $1,400. And let me even tell you one very disappointing thing. I'm sure I keep hitting myself every time I think about it, that I saw Ethereum at $4. And instead of to buy Ethereum, I foolishly bought the Billion coin. So, right, you need to understand something. What we are providing here is guidance, so you don't make the kind of mistakes we made. I saw Ethereum at $4. I saw it rise to $9. So I bought the Billion coin with about $150 as at 2016. Yeah, 2016. That means if I had bought Ethereum at that point and sold at the all-time high, if I had bought Ethereum at that point of $4 for $140, I would have bought almost 40 Ethereum. If I had sold at the all-time high of $1,400, that would have been well comfortably over $50,000 from a $100 investment. Now, what am I trying to show you? Anytime Bitcoin leads the bull run, other currencies are going to follow it. So what is happening already? Bitcoin has started its move, and other currencies are gearing up. So we went down to 400 and something dollars. But when we come, so if you look all throughout 2018 to 2020 presently, right? Let's wait for this data to load. All right, the price had not gone back to our all-time high of 1,400, right? So what this means is the price has gone down, went up, came down, came down, came down, came down, came down. Now, when I said we started million money when Ethereum was around $90, a lot of people thought maybe I was just exaggerating. So let's see. Where is this? Okay, 90,000 naira, not $90. Sorry. So this is it. Okay, it got to it now. I know I saw. Okay, this is. Okay. So our lowest value here is 106. Okay, I think I can zoom in. Okay, let's work with 106. So Ethereum was at $106 January this year. As we speak, Ethereum is at 322. What does that mean? 200%. 100% would have been 212. 200% is what we are talking about, right? So, guys, buying Ethereum when you should, in fact, being profitable in the crypto space is knowing when to buy and when to sell. I made a lot of money when I bought Electronium. Sorry. I made a lot of money when I bought Electronium, but I know a lot of people that lost a lot of money when they bought Electronium. Why? They bought at the wrong time and some sold at the wrong time. Being profitable in cryptocurrencies is not just about buying the coin. It's not about owning the coin, but knowing when to buy and when to sell. Now, how can you own these currencies? I think I'm going to move the smart contract talk to tomorrow because I'm working with time. How can you own these cryptocurrencies? It's very simple. You can either buy them. Now, I'm going to give you 3 ways you can get invested and make profits from cryptocurrencies generally, right? Now, first, you need money to start, right? But you can also do without money. But I'm not going to leak all the secrets now, right? So, but I'm going to share these three things. To be profitable in the crypto space, there are three things. Either of these three, you should come with either of these three. If you come with a lot of money, it will reduce the time you spend and the work you have to do. If you come with a lot of money, it will reduce the time you spend making money and the work you have to do. If you don't have a lot of money, you come in with small amount of money, it will increase the time and also increase the work. Right? So these are your two options. Either you're coming in with a lot of money or you're coming with little money, but you're going to be investing a lot of time and you're going to be doing a lot of other things. And that other things is leveraging on your social capital. You have your financial capital, you have your time capital. That's why they say you spend time. I spent my time last week with John because time is a capital. So you can spend your time, you can choose to spend your time, you can choose to spend your money, or you can choose to spend your social capital. Either of these three will earn you money. Either you spend your time, you spend your social capital, or you spend your money. But as it is now, you probably don't have a lot of money because it's a global issue. You're not the only one. You probably don't have a lot of money. So if you don't have a lot of money, which of these are you willing to let go? A lot of time. Are you willing to sacrifice your time to become wealthy or to sacrifice your social capital? Now, sacrificing your social capital, this is what is called network marketing, leveraging on your social capital. Now, the beautiful thing is Million Money brings all this together. Low investments, ability to spend your social capital, and ability to wait for a long time. I will always say Million Money is a marathon, not a sprint. You see a lot of other projects that people just come and tell you, that I made $500,000 in just 2 days. In fact, before the pre-launch, I made $50,000 and all this. Right? That's good. But the entry fee and the entry fee of Million Money are not the same. If you have big money, why not take advantage of all those things? But if you just have little money and you hope to build from this little money, like my friend in 2016 that started with 12,000 naira in a program that is very similar to what we are doing now. He started with 12,000 naira, made about 5 bitcoins. 5 bitcoin. Made about 5 bitcoin, waited for the end of the cycle and sold. We are at that same place. Start with your little less than 10,000 naira. Make as many Ethereum as you can with Million Money. Don't sell until the close of the cycle. Don't sell. You see, a lot of people just think when you just make some Ethereum, once you get new people coming in, you start selling Ethereum to them because you think that's the best way to cash out. No. Keep your Ethereum. Keep it till the end of the cycle. Another bull run, another cycle just started. Another cycle just started. Keep your Ethereum. How do we know the end of the cycle? When you get to that point, trust me, you will know. Right? You will know. The guy that had 5 Bitcoin, immediately he saw the price at $20,000. He knew that was going to be the end of the cycle. I knew also that was the end of the cycle. Right? And the good thing is I'm still here. I'm still going to be giving updates. But trust me, when you get to the end of a cycle, you will know. When your 5 Ethereum, that is worth maybe $1,500 now, enters $50,000 or enters $20,000, you will know that, you will know. See, when you get to that point, trust me, you will know. Except you don't have Ethereum. If you have Ethereum, you will know. Excuse me. All right, so what's the difference between Bitcoin and BSV? All right, basically, a lot of other coins broke out from Bitcoin, right? BCH, BSV, and some of all those other coins. They are, it's what is called a fork. A fork is simply a coin that breaks out of another coin. Now it creates another chain, right? It doesn't just start from the beginning. All right, somebody said, if we don't sell to new members at registration, how will they register? The question is, how did you register? This is what I want you to understand. The whole essence of being a Million Money, of joining Million Money. Like I said, I used to tell people, I'm going to explain this tomorrow. How did you register? You bought coin from somebody, right? If you want to if you want to register new members, buy coin from the person you bought from before. Or look for other means of buying coin. Hoard your coin. I'm saying this thing based on experience. The guy that's had 5 Bitcoin, I joined the business before him. I also made a lot of Bitcoins, but the same thing, the same question you asked. Anytime someone wanted to register, I was always feeling like, yeah, I'm the go-to guy. I sell my Bitcoin. I was selling my Bitcoin, and in my mind, I was living large, right? But eventually, time will tell that you are doing yourself a disfavor. Except maybe there's an urgent, pressing need, then you sell a certain percentage, right? But if not, hoard your coins, hoard it. Hoard it very well, because another market cycle has started. We registered by buying it from those who introduced it to us. Good. So if you've watched my videos, if you've watched my video where I said what nobody is telling you about Million Money on YouTube, you will see I explained some of all these facts, right? You keep buying from the person or look for other means. But by all means, make sure your own Ethereum, keep it. And if for any reason you have to sell your Ethereum to register a new member, make sure you use that money to buy back Ethereum and store. Oh, thank you very much for this question. Somebody said, what's the best way to buy coin and how do we know a viable source? Now, why I need to say this, right? I really need to say this. Anytime a bull run starts, you are going to get offers of cheap coins everywhere. That is how scammers lure you. Don't fall for it. Just today alone, I've had offer of over $300,000. People that want to buy coins, but when they tell you the rates, you know that this person is going to be duped very soon. The prevailing market rate is around 480, 475, depending on who you're buying from. Some other people buy from people that they buy from 480, so they add maybe 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 naira. So sometimes, depending on the level of middlemanship, right, that will determine how much you are buying. But one thing you must always make sure you do before you look at price first. Price is important, but before you look at price, make sure you are dealing with a trusted person. It is key. The bull run comes with a lot of scammers. Just recently, I think that was 3 days ago, a teammate of mine brought to my notice a trust wallet that was downloaded on from Apple or from Play Store. Trust wallet, it was carrying trust wallet, just that the logo was looking a little funny. Right? Now, immediately you open the trust wallet, he asks you to restore your wallet by putting in your 12-word phrase. Immediately you do that, all your coins will be swept out immediately. Beware, the bull run comes with its own dirty package. Is it advisable to buy in the same wallet we are using to a million money? No, I don't advise that. Why? Because you can create as many wallets as you can, right? You can create as many wallets as you can. Have a separate wallet where you store your coin. Once you have done your upgrade and you have profits coming in, move the profits to a separate wallet. That will be your store. That will be your store. Please. And by all means, make sure you do not keep your 12-word phrase in your email address. Do not store your 12-word phrase in your email address. Get a book, a pen, a piece of paper, write it in it. Do not store your 12-word phrase in an email. You cannot store your coin on Luno. I will say this. Do not store your Ethereum or Bitcoin on Luno. And I'm going to tell you why. Not because I have any problem with Luno, although I don't use Luno for personal reasons. But Luno is a centralized wallet. What a centralized wallet means is that it is owned by a company. This company can file for bankruptcy tomorrow and you lose all your money. And nothing happens. It has happened in Canada. It has happened in other parts of the world. Do your own research. Centralized wallet pose a threat. Because if they go down with your money. It has happened in Nigeria. There's a wallet system that went down. Always be sure you don't store your coins in any centralized wallet. You can do your transactions there, but move your coin. I heard about Ethereum 2.0. All right, see, for these questions, this is what we are going to do. I'm going to drop my email right now. I'm going to drop my email right now. Okay, I'm going to drop my email right now. I think that'll be the best. Or better still, you can drop your questions on my YouTube channel. So everybody will also benefit from it. So I will answer it directly on my channel. So I'm going to post the channel. So drop your questions. We are way out of time. I'm already spending, our time is up and I'm already 8 minutes outside the time. So for want of time, I'm going to drop my YouTube link on the Zoom call. Recommend a safe wallet for us. Okay. We're already using a very good wallet, Trust Wallet. A lot of people don't know Trust Wallet is owned by Binance. Binance owns Trust Wallet. I personally use Trust Wallet and Coinomi for my mobile wallet. I also use Token Pocket, yeah. So you can use any of the three of them: Coinomi, Trust Wallet, and Token Pocket. These are the three wallets I use: Coinomi, Trust Wallet, and Token Pocket. All these three wallets, someone said, but Token Pocket is complex. Yeah, I understand, but if you want your coin to be safe, you need to learn how to get past the complexity. All right, so I use Token Pocket, I use Coinomi, and I use Trust Wallet for my mobile wallet. But I also have a desktop wallet, Electrum. I use Electrum for my desktop wallet. It is not connected to the internet except my system is connected. So I use Electrum for my desktop wallet. Then I also have, I also use my Ether wallet and MetaMask for my browser wallets. So if I need to do any transaction with the browser and all, and I need to interact with my wallet, I use my Ether wallet. It's called Mew, M-E-W. my Ether wallet, or MetaMask, right? And finally, the safest form is a hardware wallet, your Trezor wallet. So these are the four. These any device you use. If you use a phone, if you're using a phone majorly for your transactions, also be very careful. Make sure your phone is passworded, because if someone has access to your phone and your wallet is not passworded, also password your wallets. If your wallet is not passworded, the person can go through your phone and copy out your recovery phrase. And if he copies out your recovery phrase, it means you have, chances are that you can lose your coin. So if you're using your mobile wallet, I've seen someone that lost almost 15 Bitcoin because he was using a mobile wallet and he did not handle it well. And someone had access to his 12-word recovery phrase and his money was siphoned. I've also seen someone that saved his wallet on email and he lost all the money, they emptied it. So please, as much as possible, avoid that. Then if you're using a desktop wallet, Electrum, that's also very good. That's also very safe. A lot of people ask, why don't you use blockchain and all of that? I don't have any issue with blockchain. It's fine. A lot of people use it. But personally, I just it doesn't just work with me, right? It's just a personal thing. There's nothing wrong with it. Blockchain wallet is still very good and you can also use it as well. So these are the wallets I use. I use all of these wallets here. Electrum, MetaMask, my Ether wallet, Trezor wallet, Coinomi, Trust wallet, and Token Pocket. All right, guys. So thank you very much. I'll be looking forward to answering all your questions. If you gained any value today, please let me see you type something on the chat box. Type it on the chat box. Type it on the chat box. If you gained any form of value, I want to see it on the. Oh, thanks a lot for the session. Terry Ayatse, Mazi Fred, thanks for today. It was useful. I still need more clarification. Don't worry, the webinar is a 3-day series. This is just day 1. AC say, I'm so glad I came. Is a oh say, what do you sell? What do you use the all for? I use the all because I do a lot of crypto transactions. I'm not just answering crypto silas because my name is missing. I do a lot of crypto transactions and I run a couple of crypto companies and as well. So I use that for various use. All right. So Jane Lionel said, thanks. I learned a lot. Thank you so much. Oshundele Moses said, thank you, sir. I'm glad I came. Elizabeth said, thanks, sir. Isa said, every aspect was very useful. Thank you. Oyetayo Obasanjo said, thanks a lot. It was really worth the time. Wow. Thank you very much. Nchedo Jacinta. I really feel like a millionaire already. It was worth it. Thank you very much. I came in late, but I got something massive and great. But I really wanted to be educated more. Listening from Ghana, Joy Paito. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please don't forget this question. I sure wouldn't. I sure won't. I'm blessed to attend today's training. Oh, thank you so much. That's from James Adeyemi. Paul Ogbechie. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, I heard about Ethereum 2.0. Okay, yes, please. I'm going to, like I said, drop this question on my YouTube page, on my YouTube channel. This same video was broadcasted live and the video is still going to remain there. So in case you missed any part, the video is still going to remain on YouTube unedited, raw. I'm not going to edit anything out of it. So feel free, take your time, and also do yourself a favor, show your prospect, watch it together with your prospect. If you have a prospect meeting, watch it at your own time. Then if you have a prospect meeting, you can take a few sessions. You can just take some parts and show. All right, so Joey Patio is following us from Ghana. Is joined from the UK. I really like the cycle aspect. Oh, thank you so much. That means this is a lot of people came. Oh, Mazi Fred is from Dubai. Dubai is a virgin ground. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is so amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Wow. Okay, YouTube. Genevieve says, is it advisable to buy from Luno app? Man, you can buy from Luno app. I don't have a problem with it, but I wouldn't do it personally, for personal reasons. I prefer peer to peer, or I do other kind of transactions. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of people have been buying from Luno. Although there is a cap, there is a certain limit where you get to, and you know, you cannot buy. So just beware of that. You can't buy again, and then you get to a certain limit, because they start asking you for so many funny things. But a lot of people have been able to bypass that, so there's actually nothing wrong with that. All Ikegwe Frank said, "Oh, thanks so much for the insight. Thanks so much. Yeah, you're on point. But can one buy and then transfer? Yes, you can buy and transfer. Why not? Have a separate wallet to store your Ethereum after upgrade. Do not store phrase on email. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I heard about Ethereum 2.0. Okay, yeah. You brought the message here. Okay. Electro or electron. Okay, somebody is asking on YouTube, is electrum. Electrum, of course, I've sent it. Thanks for the insight, Genevieve. Abimbola, great value gained, sir. Thank you so much. All right, I'm taking the time to call out everybody's name here, because I mean, you sacrificed your own time to listen to me. So thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Kennedy Linus, I'm grateful, sir. Dominic Sound Prince, thanks, sir. Moses Monday ACN, many thanks. Nebedum, yes, so I gained a lot. I'm glad to be here. Nuruddin. Nuruddin, thanks a lot for the info. You are the best. Thank you so much. God bless you. Oh, God bless you right back. Victory, Ewurum, need more of this. So you're going to get more. This is day one. We have not started. I came in late. We're just coming in now, but I gained where I met on the type of wallet. Hope we get record of this. This video is going to remain on YouTube, unedited. Blockchain is complicated. I lost my password on. Because of that, I lost my BTC. Okay, you see exactly what I was talking about. Blockchain wallets. Yeah, but next time, please be very careful so you don't lose your wallet. And that's why I said always use a decentralized wallet. All right, Stella Williams, thank you so much for this wonderful information. Thanks a lot, sir. I came in, spent it. The time was worth it. Ah, my big boss, Babatunde. Okay, so much value. Thumbs up. Thank you so much, sir. Ibrahim Jibril, thanks a lot. This is the first time I attended the webinar, and I acquired a lot. I'm watching from Jigawa. Wow, Ibrahim, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't even know you guys have network there. That's a joke. All right, please talk about Ethereum 2.0. All right, you're going to hear about Ethereum 2.0 by tomorrow. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I joined in from Qatar, inspiration hotspot. Wow. I'll get to chat personally with you. God bless you. God bless you right back. Is it advisable to buy from Quidax? Buying from Quidax is not bad, but I heard that their transaction fee, their transaction fee, yeah, because they have a certain percentage, and I heard that it's quite high. So look for alternatives if you can. But if you can't, why not? By all means, take advantage of it. It's better you buy coins at a high price than you buy from a scam. It's better you buy coin at a high price, buy from someone you know, and you're spending an extra maybe $2-3 on top, than you are trying to save an extra $2-3 and you lose your money entirely. I'm saying this with every sense of responsibility. I've lost money, and trust me, you may think if I lose the money, we'll go to police. It's not a police case, so you will pursue police case for 2 years, 3 years. I know a lot of cases that are still ongoing right now. Please and please and please buy from who you know. Buy from who you know. It's better you buy from who you know at a little expensive price, and you know you get value, than you buy from who you don't know at a very cheap and affordable price and you earn nothing. All right, guys. So thank you so much. I'm way past. I wish I could go on, but tomorrow is another day. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Thank you all for coming. And I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope we come on early tomorrow so we can take advantage of this. Thank you so much. Till tomorrow morning.